Hey guys, it is Sunday and you know what that means, it is book club time. So we have the final week of the Night Angel trilogy, Beyond the Shadows. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the books. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to them again. And we're going to talk about the last book today and what we thought of it. So, going into the last book, obviously we had a lot of things going on at that present moment in time. Like the God King has just died. It's very. There we go. Sorry, yeah, the God King has just died. So much stuff's happened. So yeah, so the country is under. Oh, I cannot remember what's going on. Sorry, I finished the book ages ago and I'm just refreshing my memory. I should have done beforehand, but yeah. Obviously the God King has just died. V is at the Chantry. Carla is going to meet her, and obviously there is a new God King in the north. That is God One Hope. That is Dorian. And obviously his friend Solon went back to his homeland after Screaming Winds. Now I don't know if I want to talk about the whole book in this, because the book was good, don't get me wrong, but if I talk about the whole book we could be here for hours. So I'm just going to talk about pretty much the bits that I liked and disliked probably. So the bits that I liked was Durzo coming back. I thought that was really cool. It was interesting when Kyler lost his arm, obviously, to the I think they lost that in the last book, to be fair, but the way that he lost his arm, so he was constantly trying to well, not constantly, but he was trying to get his arm back, and he was trying to save Aline when he found that she wasn't safe, that was very fast paced. Like the end of the book was very fast paced where they ended the last combat, and like it was very much bang, okay, we'll come to the conclusion we need to do this, and then it was done. So it was quite fast paced, I thought. I mean, in the books, reading, it was probably, a good 100 pages, but when I was listening, it was about an hour, I think. And I think that was quite fast. But I did like the whole book in general. It was pretty cool. There were a few bits in the book that I really did like, where Kyler obviously went into the Chantry with the woman, and he basically just freaking completely just destroyed every woman in there. One thing I didn't like, actually, was right at the end when Kyler, when V let her compulsion go away from Kyler, and it was like, oh, V dropped her compulsion, or she shut it off. So how can you shut it off? It's like, is that possible to do? Like, apparently it is according to these rings, but so apparently the woman must be able to choose whether she can shut it off or something, or the powers must have overloaded and she could have somehow choose to shut it off. But I didn't particularly like that fact of it, because it was very much that it was like, oh, too much power just knocks out the compulsion. But Kylie's got a freaking Kakari inside of him that eats magic. Is there no way that Kyler's Kakari couldn't just eat the compulsion magic? Like, or just eat the ring, the earring, and that way, if it eats the earring, that's the compulsion magic should be gone anyway. So I didn't really understand that. That was very much a strange one for me. I didn't agree with that at all. I would have liked to have seen that a bit more. I'd have heard a bit more about that in detail, if I'm honest. Is this? No, okay. There, I've just got some non-copyright, just chill out music that I've just stuck on, just so it's there. Just so it basically is just there. So yeah, I did like that a little bit. No, sorry, I didn't like that. I did like the way V's character has evolved throughout the thingy. And you know, if there was another book, V and Carla would probably be getting together. And to be fair, it is a better match than Kyla and what's her name, Eileen. I mean, they were childhood friends and all this, but she never accepted Carla for who he was. Right at the end, she was starting to, but I don't know. I think she V was a better fit, and I think that they should have kept the compulsion in the earrings, and like because of the magic bond between them, they could have done something like the magic siphons the magic of Carla, so that like V never ages as well, and then they could have made like a couple more books, like, but they could have like made it like years and years apart, and just or something like that. Just something. I think that would have been an interesting thing for them to do, or the writer to do. But yeah, it was a cool book. I got to admit, I liked most of it. The droll were interesting. The raising dead creatures, and then I really liked the when One Hope's like head necromancer priesty person was explaining to One Hope about raising Kroll, where he was like, oh, if you raise 7, if you want to raise 7 more, you've got to raise a white one, and if you want to raise 7 more after that, you've got to no, not 7, if you want to do 7 times 7, like 47. No, that's 49. 49. Ooh, no, 45. No. Oh, my brain. It is 49. It's 49. So every the multiples of 7, you have to raise like an overlord to those 7. And it was interesting. They was like, oh, once you've raised like several million, it invented Kali, and it was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, it was pretty cool. The way the way they went into that, I thought that was really cool. And obviously Dorian didn't really use the Kral to the extent that he could have, if I'm honest. I mean, I know they said that he had this many Kral under him. I reckon he could have probably used it more effectively. Obviously it doesn't really work because like his father said, people will fight to the last man if they know they're going to get eaten alive. It's like in a zombie apocalypse. If you've got zombies all around you and there's 3 of you, no, there's like 100 of you versus 1,000 zombies, you're going to fight to the last man because you don't want to be turned into a zombie. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to run away unless like you can run away. But I mean if you're boxed into a corner and you can't escape no matter what, you're going to fight to the last man. It's not. I wouldn't say it's cowardice to run away in a situation you know you're gonna die. It would be cowardly if you were in a situation that you were gonna die. You have to fight and stand to defend a specific doorway or opening or river or bridge for people to get away. If you didn't stand and fight, obviously, if you ran, that would be cowardly. If they're gonna die because of your actions, yes. But nobody's really in that situation anymore, apart from the people in the armed forces, which are probably the bravest people in the world, if I'm honest. Because, yeah, they go through stuff that none of us probably can imagine. But moving away from that, because that's a very complicated discussion, and I don't want to get bogged down in politics, but I really did like. I really liked the sister Ariel, the way she started coming out of her shell as well. When you first met her, she was very bookish and into herself, but then she's met V, and I reckon V will be the Seraph probably one day. Or I would like to know more about that Seraph as well. Is it a Seraph? I think it's a Seraph. Because she was like really interesting. It was like she was a Kakari holder as well. But obviously you didn't know which Kakari she would hold. And there's like 7? Is there 7? No, there's 9. I want to say 9. There are Kakaris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8, sorry. Yeah, 8, because there are 7 and there's the black. And they know the fate of 5. No, they know the fate of 4. No, yeah, 5. Nope. 3. So the red Kakari is in the volcano. The green Kakari is... Green Magi, the healers, the Dorian, the trained the attention to the healing purposes. Apparently the green Magi? What? Oh, that's me. I'm reading Magi. Why am I reading Magi? I want to read Kakari. Here we go. Right. The black Kakari is obviously Durzo. The silver Kakari is obviously in the hands of Kali. But I don't... Did they destroy the Kakari? Like, because obviously she has the silver Kakari. Do they destroy the Kakari when they kill her? Or does the silver Kakari still live? Do you reckon... I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't think that is answered. I don't know. Yeah. So we don't actually know. The red Kakari is obviously in the mountain. Oh no, sorry. It's not the silver Kakari that Kali has. It's the white Kakari, isn't it? What the hell? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's the white Kakari because the white Kakari does a glamour. Why was I thinking the silver Kakari? I don't know, because they're pretty much the same fucking colour. Anyway, but yeah, the white Kakari Kali has. The brown Kakari, there was mention of it, but I don't think. Yeah, Durzo. It said that the wolf has got 2. So I think he must. I think he's probably got the brown and the green, maybe. I'm guessing the green because Ezra's wood and he's got power over that wood and all the plants in that wood, I reckon. Obviously, the blue is in the Maelstrom that Durzo created by chucking it in there, which is kind of, I reckon that's. I don't understand that myself. I mean, why does a Kakari create a whirlpool, or a Maelstrom, should I say? Maybe it's just something that it does, but could you go down and get that? I mean, in theory, could you dive down to the base of that Maelstrom and pick it up, and then you'd have control over the over the seas, and then shoot yourself back up, or part the sea and then ride yourself up slowly, so obviously you don't get destroyed because of pressure. So could you do that? Do you reckon? I don't know. Maybe. I'd like to see. I'd like to know. Obviously, the red Kakari is pretty much impossible to get because it's in lava. But that's interesting. Anyway, moving on from that, I just get sidetracked. I like Durzo. Did you like the way Durzo comes back? I really like the fact that he has that like advanced healing. But then again, like, he has this advanced healing crap, right? He doesn't teach this to Kyla. Yeah. This is what really I didn't understand about this. Is he has this is like advanced healing, doesn't teach it to Kyla, but Kyla kills him with the asp venom, doesn't heal himself. I mean, he doesn't. I don't even think he tries to heal himself. I mean, is he dying because he has to? Or what? Because King Gundar's died. Raf's pretty much dead. Well, not at that stage, Raf wasn't dead, but why didn't he use like super healing on himself to save himself from the asp venom? Because I don't know how asp venom kills you. I'm guessing it gives you a heart attack or something like that. But is there a way that he could have saved himself? He could have made another heart, really. or made more blood and purged toxins from him. I don't know. He can do so much with his body. Or like, and like he creates wings, doesn't he, and flies, which is crazy. Awesome, but crazy. But yeah, I like that fact that he created some big old wings. And he explains how he does it. Obviously, he's like, oh yeah, you create hollow wings, and it's really hard to do. And it just gets a bit crazy, doesn't it? A bit over. Damn. Yeah, it gets a bit too much. A bit too much. Like, the guy can like look like anybody. He can heal as much as he wants, and he can fly. So effectively, you're saying the guy can just fly anywhere in the world. He can transform into anywhere. He's like the ultimate assassin. That's why he's a wet boy, obviously. But I don't know. I think Durzo became a bit too powerful in the end. Like, a little bit too powerful. Like, he started doing random stuff. It's like they were saying, the only thing that can kill him is retribution. No, not retribution, sorry. It's Coralestros, or the Sword of Heaven, also known as Korra, I believe. Is that right, or is it Koroth? Something like that. Anyway, it's Sword of Heaven. But that's the only thing that can kill him, and obviously you have V2 of that sword that when Tanamo Goshi wields. I would really like to see the duel between Carla and the samurai, like after the book. I think that would have been an absolute amazing belt. But then again, if Carla was using his talent, I don't think it'd be any competition. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you might win a duel against Carla if he wasn't using his talent, but if he was using his talent, you wouldn't stand a chance, especially with the stuff he's learning from Durzo. So I don't know. I think it's a bit weird, a bit of a shame. And then the last battle, obviously, Carla comes back and he sees Logan, and they're all friends and they're all happy together. And obviously Janine's not dead, and then Logan meets up with Janine again. It gets a bit too happy at the end, and everything seems to be convenient. Like, Durzo didn't die. I mean, I would say that was interesting, and I liked that fact. But it took some of the sting out of the impact, obviously. And then Carla all of a sudden had a teacher to teach him how to use his talent properly again. And as well, I don't know. It just seems to. It's just like on a second read, it seems to me it's a really good book, but there are definitely some cop-outs in it. Like, I think Durzo coming back was a cop-out. I think Durzo being able to fly was a cop-out. I think that's ridiculous. Don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me what you think, but I think there was very much a few little bits, like the compulsion at conveniently getting released. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't think that weighed up quite right in my mind. So hopefully, I've just been rambling on. This has been a really bad book club, but I did overall like the book. Like, I like the hero fact. I like the fact that Aline, when she died, she made like the flowers. I like the fact. I liked a lot of bits in the book. Don't get me wrong. I liked the battles in the book. I thought they were very well thought out. I thought that combat was interesting. But yes, and as well, I liked it when Carly died. She killed every single monster in the world. I thought that was a very good thing. Apart from Doran, of course, and then he went into madness, which was kind of you knew it was coming because he prophesized it, but then you probably I think probably people were like, nah, hopefully nothing happens to him. But obviously it was going to happen, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I would rate this book I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 because I didn't like the plot holes. Like I've said, like compulsion just breaking conveniently, and just stuff like that. So yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But hopefully, let's see how you guys think. Tell me what you think of the book down below. Next week we are going to listen to I've already started listening to it and it's really good. Mistborn, The Final Empire, book 1. I think book 1 is called The Final Empire. So we're going to listen to that. It's by Brandon Sanderson again. He does so many good books. It's so far it's a really good book, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. And obviously leave a comment down below if you have any other books. I am starting the Scarlet City. I just need to get through it. As you know, it's a huge book. It's like 1 million words, as you guys have said and told me. Hopefully I'll get through that, and then once I've gotten through it, what I'll do is I'll record the episode that I'm going to do, and then I'll give you guys like a month's notice, and then you guys can go through that in a month, or however long you guys think it's going to take. I think a month should be fine. I mean, I remember the Harry Potter books were 875,000. They had people reading them in 3 days, and it was like, what? I mean, it did take me like 3 weeks, but I'm a very slow reader, to be fair. So I think a month should be fine for anybody to read that. So when I've completed that, recorded the video, I'll say on one of these, in a month we're gonna review this. So get yourselves rocking on that. Any other book suggestions, do leave it down in the comment section down below. I'm really enjoying all the books recently, and of course it's coming into the summer, so I'm going to be listening to a lot of books. So yeah, a lot of books, because obviously in the summer as a greenkeeper you sit on the mower a bit more. But yes, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. As I said, subscribe, hit the bell for the next book club so you will be notified, and other videos on the channel. If you have anything you want to see on the channel, do leave it down in the comment section down below as well, and I will see you guys later. Peace.